This is Sister's Pizza. It's my favorite pizza in San Diego, and along with being insanely delicious, they're a really important part of the community, and it gave me an idea. So I texted Emily, the owner, one day, and I said, hey, why don't we do a little charity collaboration? You, me, sisters, it'll be great. She goes, I love it, let's do it. I've come up with something that I think is gonna be very delicious, and in addition to doing something great for a charity, it lets me play with a big pizza oven, which I like, because lately Max has been calling me a soy boy pizza cuck, and I don't like that. We're inside. This is it. It's not a big place, and I think I prefer my pizza shops like that to be tiny. So Oscar is going to be making some pizzas. I'm making my own pizza. That's Trevor. He's married to Emily. They're the owners, and that's Derek over there. He's the manager, and this is it. So here's my workspace for right now. I have to do. Here's the plan. Make a horseradish aioli for the bottom. I haven't told you what I'm making yet. I'm making a roast beef dip pizza with gravy to dip it into. No round of applause? That's freaking genius, I think.
They just can't hear. Everybody outside's cheering.
Oh, yes. Thank you, yes. So, horseradish aioli for the bottom. I need to saute some peppers and onions, and I need to make a dipping gravy. And then we build it right here. They're going to let me build it right here. I think I'll have Trevor do the pizza base because he's talented. I'm not. But those, I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm trying not to F it up. All right, let's go. We begin with sour cream. Recipe below. Here's our start. We're gonna put a cup in here. How's that? Looks like a cup, boys?
Yeah.
That looks like a cup. Chance goes, yeah, and I add more. Cup of sour cream, quarter cup of mayo. Oh, I love a brand new mayo. That's gonna add the richness. Now horseradish, and I know these are not gonna fit. They never do. So I want, I think about 3 tablespoons of this. I want this to be fairly sharp in horseradish terms underneath, because it's going to be the right thing, and it's going to be dumbed down by sour cream and the mayo, and then there's cheese on this, and then don't forget roast beef and stuff. So I need a little bit of lemon juice. That, no seeds. Beautiful. A little shot of Worcestershire for a little extra kick of tang. A little parsley. I always like the look of parsley in an aioli. I really do. And while it's on the bottom, it still, I think, is important. Goes Max's hand. Let's see what happens. I'll bring it back.
I'm gonna throw it away.
Okay. Parsley in. That's what Gordon Ramsay says as he's bouncing. He does that. Right. Now you've got to do this. We'll put the parsley in. Don't be stupid. A little salt and pepper. And pardon the fan and the beeps, but we're in a real working restaurant kitchen, and this is what happens. So you have to mix this really well to make sure that that horseradish. And by the, oh, I just got sprayed. I just sprayed myself with horseradish. And by the way, what we used, forget the name, is prepared horseradish. Can you see that? Prepared. It's not horseradish cream. Horseradish cream is like already made with mayo and stuff like that. That's just prepared horseradish. It's just a straight, spicy horseradish. So we'll taste this. I've actually only made this once. I think I want a little more horseradish-y. When I had the idea for this, I sent a few pizza thoughts to Emily. One was a Reuben pizza that I think we'll do sometime, but she settled on this one. So I came one day, and the 3 of us stood. I made, we tasted, and we really like this one. But it does absolutely need more horseradish. So I'm going to put another tablespoon, maybe and a half in. I want it to be okay. That was like 2 more. So I think I have like 5 tablespoons of horseradish in here. It now should be good. Tiny bit more salt and pepper. All right, now we taste. It's very nice. All right, we'll go to the stove. We'll make some peppers and onions and some gravy. Here's how we begin. 2 pans, gravy, onions and peppers. A little shot of oil in each. The gravy's gonna get some diced onion and not that piece of corn.
You're gonna have to do your best. Like we're working with very little light, and when it's not your fault, but it's very easy to block it all. So
okay, sorry, we got bad light in here. It's okay. This one is gonna get some sliced yellow onion.
You're gonna have to go like never. You're gonna have to turn towards me. You don't want the wide version of your back facing back.
Okay. The big pan gets some sliced white onion. It will start softening. And I've just been given an instruction on how to stand here so as not to get in the bad light.
Just look where the light is right by.
What if you go over there?
So simple. The light is right there.
No, I get.
Like that
I know, but
door
you're.
Right there.
I
Don't
get.
put
You're.
your back to
No,
that.
shoot me. You're asking me to cook like this. That's ridiculous.
How about like this? See how all the light's coming in? Stand to the side. It's so simple. Like to the side.
But I'm blocking fucking Chansey.
No, I'm gonna get it.
Your priority.
I thought I was the priority until I'm told how to stand. You better put every bit of this in so people can see what an asshole you are. All right, the other thing we're putting in here are some sliced Fresno chilies. If you don't have Fresnos, you can use jalapenos, red ones. Fresnos have a little more heat, and that will mix. Beautiful. So all that has to happen with these guys is to soften them. Of course, they're going to cook a little bit more in the oven, but let's not make people eat raw peppers and onions. Right? Chance.
Yeah.
And the noise, it's a kitchen. There's big fans. We're good, all right. Once these start to soften a little bit.
And somebody just can't help but block the light.
I can't do this. This is not meant for shooting. I don't know why I couldn't stand where you are. Wouldn't that make more sense?
Are you crying?
No, shut up. Would it not make more sense if I was where you were? Wait, public service announcement. I'm Sam the Cooking Guy with a public service announcement. Never work with your children, ever. He's not my child, I can work with him. He is my child, I can't. Where'd he go? What's he doing? These guys for the gravy, softening. Now we're putting liquid in, so they don't need to be too soft because they're gonna soften it up. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Everything's great. I'm blocking light like crazy. That's because I'm not allowed to stand in the natural place where I wouldn't be blocking light. Okay, so I have an idea. You see, when I stand here, what? Chancey, you get this shot, you can. When I stand here, I'm blocking the light, right? So I need to go like that. I understand that, but this is awkward for me to stand sideways and cook. I want to go there. Let me show you it.
Just like OJ with the gloves.
Just let me go here. No, that was bullshit. This is not bullshit.
No, wait, no, I'm not putting that in.
Take your camera.
I'm not putting that in.
Oh, you're not?
But let me just show you what
Okay, I can say he was acting.
Let me show you what he's doing.
No, let me go where I want to stand. I said don't work with your children. Don't have children.
This is what he's doing. He's like, how can I do this? Oh, it's just so hard. Oh, you expect me to cook like this?
Give me this. Give me this. Take your dumb camera, and I'm going to show you what this should have been all along. No, trade places with me, biatch. Come on. Look. Oh, no problem. Why could it? And this is what I wanted.
You would have had some problem with being in the corner.
I have no problem. You can put baby in the corner. He doesn't have a problem with it. Now we're adding vermouth to the onions for the gravy. About a quarter of a cup. Just crank the heat. It's off the heat a bit. We're going to let some of that burn off. Okay, these guys are good. All I'm going to do is add some salt and some pepper. I can kill the heat on these. Perfect. See what's happening here? No, you can't because you're blocking the light. That's why you didn't want to be there. You wanted me to be the one. Most of that's burned off. So now we're going to add to the onions and the vermouth 2 cups of beef broth and about a teaspoon of soy. Remember, it's not making it Asian. It's making it savory and flavorful. So bring this up to a boil. And when it's bubbling like crazy, we'll season it a little bit. And then we're going to pour in some cornstarch mixed with a little water to thicken this. And I'll turn it down. And over the next It's already happening. Over the next minute or so, this is going to become gorgeous, beautiful dipping gravy. And that's what we want. I'm going to kill the heat. Look how beautiful that is. But here, this is the best way to know. Look at this. That's what you want. I don't want it to be too thin. When you put the pizza in to dip it, I want this gravy to stay on top. One bite. Oh yeah. Peppery. Get a little hint of the vermouth. Shit, it's gonna be great. All right, time to build. Well, due to an unforeseen audio glitch, I may have unintentionally gotten flour into the mic. I'll walk you through this next part from home. And of course, the building begins with the dough. And because he's a professional at this and I'm not, Trevor will stretch it out for us. And by the way, he does a beautiful job. I mean, just look at that little flip thing he does to get it onto the screen. And first onto the dough will, of course, be the horseradish aioli, but not too thick, because it's a thin crust. You can't load it down too much, so sort of go easy with it. And next we'll have thin slices of medium rare roast beef. But rather than put the slices on whole and risk them coming off in one bite, like happens sometimes when you bite an onion ring and you get the onion and the crispy part stays in your hand, we'll rip it up. We'll rip it up into smaller pieces first. All right, so just work your way to your finish. I don't imagine people are making 18-inch pizzas at home.
Well, you certainly don't, pizza bitch.
Okay, now we're gonna hit with some cheese, and we're using sliced fontina. Of course, use what you want. Look, it's a pizza place. There's gonna be mozzarella, but this felt right to me, and we'll do kind of the same thing with this. I like the idea that there's interspersed cheese, roast beef, it'll melt. You don't need 100% coverage. That just doesn't, it's just not necessary. And don't forget, we still have our peppers coming. This is gonna make me really happy. So we played with this that night, and well, that came out wrong. I meant to say that the time I came over here and hung out with Trevor and Emily, we made this and we put the roast beef on top of the cheese at one point, but it kind of got too sort of burnt up. I didn't really like it. A little bit more, is that good? What do we think?
I think a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, especially around the outside.
Around the outside, around the outside. What's that from?
An Eminem song in the 90s that you for some reason know?
What you're saying is I remember one song from the 90s.
Yep.
Last but not least will be our peppers and onions. Ah, this is freaking glorious, man. So this is what a collaboration is. What's fun with this is that I had this roast beef dip idea first, and then these guys helped get it to this point. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Trevor, you tell me, you're my shepherd in this. You're my shepherd here. How are we looking?
Looking really good.
You can't hear Trevor, but he tells the people here, push the toppings out to the edges. Okay, I think I'm done. One final look. The red, to me, the Fresnos are really important. We're good. Now I'm just gonna pick this guy up. Which one? And where does it want to end up? How far back? There?
That's good.
Say goodbye for what, 8 minutes?
8 to 10.
8 to 10. Bye, sweetheart. Oh, sorry, onions. Timer. And while it cooks, and looking pretty damn nice, I might add, I realized I haven't even talked about the charity component of this pizza yet, so I'll do that in a minute, because you'll actually be able to come to Sisters and have this pizza yourself. Well, not this one, but a fresh one made just for you. And by the way, look how pretty it is while it cooks. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I mean my hands in my mouth. And I haven't said it, but one of the best things you can do is support your small, independent restaurants and stores in your neighborhood. They're there for you, and we should be there for them. There's a saying in the barbecue world, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Well, it doesn't go like that for pizza, because as you can see, Trevor likes to check the bottom of it, check the status, see the crispiness, and when it's there, he takes it off of the screen that it's on, slides it onto the deck itself to really crisp up that bottom. And just look at it. Bubbling away, melting cheese, the peppers and the onions doing exactly what they're supposed to, till that moment he determines it's perfect, and out it comes. And then, wow, it's almost downhill from there. And I get to cut it. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That is one damn fine looking pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you say that?
Do the 8, like
So
how they would do it.
sorry. I don't mean to get so aggressive, but
Yeah.
I see them do that. Okay, now, only other thing, of course, ladies and gentlemen, would be just that. It's roast beef.
The
so
only other thing?
the only other thing is that. Oh, there's
What about
gravy.
your gravy?
No, I mean on top. That's it. Okay.
So not the only other thing.
So now, watch this move. Here we go. This is going to be complicated. Maybe not. Now we take this. Oh,
Okay, so
do I need the? How would you do it?
I would do a little paddle, and then like I would kind of start it like this and then go under.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever seen in public. What are we calling this? The Marilee?
The spicy Mary.
The spicy Marilee. Because she's the chairman of the board. She's the chairman of the board. Okay. The only thing to do now is for me and Emily to sit down and look at this. Look at the steam. Oh my God. And there's gravy. Holy shit. We're geniuses. Hey everybody, this is Emily. Say hi, Emily.
Hi.
So Emily and Trevor, this is their place. We've already seen her. We have to taste it before anything else. It's
Okay.
warm, and the gravy. So we're allowed one dip, and then I brought a spoon, so we're not double dipping,
All right.
right? Oh, a plate. Nice. Proper plate
Now we're
too.
fancier.
No, this is what it should be. This is it. This is what a pizza place is. This. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna fold, and then I'm gonna dip. Actually, I'm gonna try without first, just because I have to.
Well, the gravy looks so good, I wanted to try
All
it.
right.
It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think this should be on the menu forever. Because I've bitten it, I don't want to double. I'm gonna do this. A little onion gravy right here. Holy sh**. Holy sh**. This is gonna get ripped off, I'm telling you right now. Somebody out there is gonna do that. Well, you should do it at home, but if you see a roast beef dip pizza in your local pizza place, you know where it came from first. Okay, but here's what's good about this. A, it's freaking delicious. The Fresnos are fantastic. But a portion of the proceeds starting October 19th for a month are going to,
Promises to Kids.
and that is,
It is an organization that supports foster youth who are aging out of the system.
look, I said it in my open outside. You guys are not just great, but you're a really great part of the community. It was a no-brainer for me to call you up when, yes, okay, selfishly I wanted to play in a big oven, but I got to do it and do something good with you, for them, and it makes me feel really good.
Oh, thanks. Me too.
So, October 19th, right here, Sisters Pizza in San Diego. In fact, that night, we'll be here.
We'll be hanging out.
We'll be hanging out. Come hang out and follow us on Instagram, and everything's below and whatever, all that good stuff. And we're giving away the Sound the Coon Guy 7-inch Nakiri knife till the end of the year. In fact, let's have Emily say who it is right now. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and go to shopstcg.com, register for SMS and email alerts. And today's winner is...
Susan Martin, congratulations.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
We'd send you some pizza, Susan, but we don't know where you live.